Good morning, all all the students of 10th class. You all are very much excited for this class. I know it very well. Why not? There must be excitement from your side. We are also having excitement whenever we are in the 10th class. So now the topic today I am going to take is going to be very, very important and crucial for all of you. The topic is actually you have so many topics in grammar and you have so many chapters in your literature book as well. So today I am going to take a brief class, a very short class that is from your grammar section. And the topic name is subject verb agreement. Here I am going to write down the topic subject verb agreement. This is going to be very, very important one for you. And from this side, from this segment, at least 3 to 4 questions are generally asked in 10th class exam, right? So for your very good information, I'm just going to define it in a very important way, in a very special way. First of all, how can you define it? That is going to matter, right? So first of all, definition. The definition is that a verb must have to agree. A verb must have to agree with the subject both in respect of number and person. If there is no agreement between the verb and the subject, there must be error in the part of the sentence. So a singular subject must have a singular verb and a plural subject must have a plural verb, right? So we can also define it by writing on the board verb must have to agree with its subject both in respect of number and person. Right? I can also prove it by giving the example. A singular subject must have a singular verb. Must have a while एग्जाम्पल दे बताते हैं ये ही रीड्स ए बुक हियर ही सब्जेक्ट इट इज सिंगुलर नंबर और he reads by adding s with this verb it has also become singular. मतलब जब भी हम वर्ब के साथ s ऐड करते हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो सिंगुलर बन जाता है, ठीक है, ऑटोमेटिक वो सिंगुलर बन जाता है, राइट. अनदर ए प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट must have a plural verb. Must have a plural verb. We can also put forward an example here. Example, they play cricket. They play cricket. Here they is subject, it is in plural number, yeah, plural, or play is verb, it is also plural. So we can see that a singular subject must have a singular verb while A plural subject must have a plural verb. So we have so many examples and we have so many rules regarding this subject verb agreement topic. Right. I'm just going to start with first rule. The first rule is, if rule number 1, the first one is the first rule number 1. Rule number 1, if two subjects are connected with, if such it connected with and both the subject refer to the same person or same thing, in this much case the nature of the verb will always be singular. मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर दो सब्जेक्ट एंड के साथ जुड़े होते हैं और दोनों सब्जेक्ट किसी एक व्यक्ति और एक पर्सन को डिनोट करते हैं तो वर्ब हमेशा सिंगुलर होगा. एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा? एग्जाम्पल इस तरीके से हम देख सकते हैं, the poet and nationalist. The poet and nationalist is no more. Is no more. यहाँ पर poet और nationalist remains the same person. Remains the same person, right? तो सीधी सी बात है कि अगर किसी भी सेंटेंस में अगर दो सब्जेक्ट एंड से जुड़े होते हैं और दोनों किसी एक ही व्यक्ति और एक ही वस्तु के बारे में हमें इंफॉर्मेशन देते हैं तो वर्ब हमेशा सिंगुलर होगा. यहां पर मैं एक दूसरा इसमें रूल क्वेट करना चाहूंगा कि अगर दो सब्जेक्ट एंड के द्वारा जुड़े हों और दोनों अलग अलग वस्तुओं और अलग अलग व्यक्तियों को इंडिकेट करेंगे तो वर्ब हमेशा प्लूरल होगा. इसको हम इंग्लिश में ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि if two subjects are connected with and both the subjects refer to two different persons or two different things, in this much case the nature of the verb will always be plural. Now I can give example to prove this rule. The director and the principal are busy in the meeting. Are busy in the meeting. Are busy in the meeting. तो यानी यहाँ कहने का सेंस यह है कि यहाँ डायरेक्टर एंड द प्रिंसिपल दोनों अलग अलग पर्सन्स हैं, इसलिए इन दोनों को अलग अलग हम पर्सन मानेंगे और इस तरीके से वर्ब जो होगा हमारा प्लूरल होगा. ठीक है. अब एक और रूल लेते हैं. इस रूल का क्या इंटरप्रिटेशन है मैं आगे कोट करना चाहूंगा. एक और रूल लेता हूं. रूल नंबर 3. रूल नंबर 3 यहां पर क्या है? रूल नंबर 3 में इफ टू सब्जेक्ट्स आर कनेक्टेड विथ and both the subjects refer to same ideas or same purpose, in this much case here the nature of the verb will always be singular. यानी दो सब्जेक्ट एंड के द्वारा जुड़े हों और दोनों सब्जेक्ट का कहने का अभिप्राय या पर्पस एक ही होगा, तो यहाँ पर वर्ब का जो नेचर होगा हमेशा सिंगुलर होगा. I can give here an example to prove this rule. Rice and curry, example. Rice and curry is my favorite food. My favorite. Rice and curry is my favorite food. Rice and curry is my favorite food. Right? Okay. Next, we can also give another example. Nature and signature. Nature and signature. Nature and signature does not change. Does not change. So guys, here I have mentioned 3 rules in connection with this topic, subject of agreement. So we still have so many rules. We still have many rules. We can discuss it in the next class. Thank you very much. कर दिया, एक तो टॉपिक कर दिया. चलो 5-7 मिनट का तो हो ही गया.